Hey everybody, this is Joe with GeoVision, back with another demo tutorial video. Before I get into today's video, if you find the content on this channel useful, please consider subscribing and giving the video a thumbs up. For today's video, I want to focus on the EMAP editor, which is a tool that is within the GV-VMS folder. EMAP editor is a tool that allows you to create a floor plan and display cameras on the floor plan. And then that floor plan can be uploaded into the GeoVision VMS software and displayed as a channel. This is useful for security guards or anyone that is live monitoring the cameras, because the cameras will pop up on that floor plan whenever motion is detected, and it alerts you where activity is happening throughout the facility. That is really the main use of the EMAP feature. But another use is if you are a security installer and you are turning in a proposal to a prospective client, you can utilize the EMAP editor as a way to create a layout and show customers where you are proposing cameras in their facility. So again, this is a free, handy tool that all integrators really should take advantage of, and I'm going to show you how to make a basic layout. So EMAP editor, this is something you will first want to download the GeoVision VMS software onto your laptop or your desktop PC, and it will give you the ability to access the EMAP editor. Once you do download it, you can just go into the Start menu, and you will scroll down and find the GV-VMS folder. If you click to expand it, you will find the EMAP editor file right there. Now, once you open EMAP editor, you will see a blank slate like you see on the screen right now. The first step that you will want to do is right here where it says New Map. You will want to right-click and hit Add Map. And then you'll notice that it will have actually a plus sign here. You will expand, New Map will appear. And then the next step that you will want to do is right-click and hit Load Map. Now, if the customer has given you a floor plan of their facility, this is where you can upload that floor plan. Now, it cannot be a PDF or a CAD file or that type of file. It does have to be a picture file, such as a JPEG, for example. So you'll just navigate within Windows to find your floor plan. We're going to just click on that, hit Open, and then it will bring in that floor plan for us. Over here on the right, this bar, you can drag it over to reveal more of the floor plan if you need to. And then also, if you need to be able to zoom in, you have a zoom in and zoom out option right here. You can just click on and view a larger scale view of the floor plan. Once you have it laid out how you like, now it's time to add cameras. So down in the bottom left where it says Host View, you can click the plus sign here, and you will see that it will reveal cameras. You can then click the plus sign next to that, and then you'll have a list of cameras here. Now, what you can do is you just simply drag and drop a camera onto the map, and by default, it's going to be this icon right here, and normally it would say camera 1. If you would like to change the camera icon, you can just make sure you click on it, and one little tip for you is when you click on it, make sure that you get a yellow box right here around the camera icon. That indicates that it has been selected. Once you left click to get the yellow box, then right click and you will reveal a menu here. And let's say, for example, we want to change the icon to look more like this. So you do have some different icons that you can choose from. And again, just always make sure that you first left click and get the yellow box, and then right click again and it will give you your menu. Now, the next option that you have is to actually name the camera. So over on the right side of the screen where you have the menu bar, right here, you can see by default, it's camera 3 is what it is named. Well, let's say that you want to just change that. Maybe you want to make it just the number 3, or maybe you want to call it front entrance camera. You do have the ability to name what it displays right there on the layout. You can just click off of it, and then it would save that for you once you've created the name. Now, let's say that you want to create a view zone, and you want to show the customer where this camera will be looking in their facility. Again, select the camera, right click, and then you can hit Edit View Zone. Once you do that, you'll see a viewing cone that comes up, and as you drag in or out, it will make that viewing cone larger or smaller. And what you can do once you have it where you would like it is just right click and hit Finish, and then it will lock that view cone so you can move your mouse around. Now, let's say that you want to represent this as a larger or wider angle view zone. Most cameras these days are, 90 degrees or wider. So you do have the ability to represent that on this layout. The way that you can do that is, again, select your camera. And then right here in the top, you would highlight where it says view angle and degrees in parentheses. And then let's say that we want to make that one a 95-degree viewing angle. You just enter your number, click off of it, and then it will lock that view zone. Now, if you don't like where it has placed it, maybe, like you see here, it's kind of off and it's showing that it's pointing outside of the layout, you can select your camera again, right-click, hit Edit View Zone, just replace the cone, and then right-click, hit Finish, and then it will put your view zone in the correct location. Now, let's say that you're utilizing a fisheye 360-degree camera. There is actually a way to represent that. So if you drop a camera here on the layout, and let's say that we want to make it look, like this icon, I'm going to go ahead and change that. And you again draw your view zone. I would just make it small, hit Finish, click on it again, and then just change this to 360. And as you can see, it has now given us more of what would represent a 360-degree fisheye view. Now, once you have created your layout with all of your cameras on it and named them how you would like the name to display, this is the point where you can actually save this and create a PDF out of it, so you can then hand it to the customer and you can review it with them. So there are 2 steps to this process. The first is you'll want to go up to File, and you will want to hit Save to File. If you don't do this and you just try to hit Save to PDF file first, it is not going to work. So make sure that you hit Save to File first. So you can just throw it on your desktop or a folder, just anywhere. You're really actually not going to need this file again, but again, you have to create it first. So we'll hit Save. And then step number 2 is to go back into File and then hit Save to PDF. And once you do that, again, you'll just want to navigate within Windows and you'll want to click where you would want it to be placed. You can give your file a name if you would like. So I'm going to call this Test EMAP, and then you just hit OK. Now, once you do that, you should be able to minimize the screen. And here's our Test EMAP PDF I can double click on. This is going to go ahead and bring it open, and we can scroll down, and here's our PDF of the layout that we created. This has been a demo tutorial on how to create a layout in the GeoVision EMAP Editor program. For further information on our product line, please check us out at www.geovision.com.tw/US. Thanks a lot for watching.